Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the...
Boom! Let's talk the thing is fire, fire in the wire over there. Over there, Adrian Dutchin. Make sure you check out Let's Talk the Thing TV. Hey, YouTube in good again. All the tech ups, as my boy say. Let's talk the thing. Tell them from country, tell them from tongue, tell them from wherever. Let's talk the thing is love. Let's talk the thing TV. Fire, fire.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaichor Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family proudly presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, Oli Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link, the party then a normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Please give it up where you wait.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaichor Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Yes guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service and Nature Tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Product presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes down on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, Holy Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link. The party then an normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Bears give it up where we are man.
Welcome down, all my beautiful people. All my YouTube people. All my brothers and sisters. What up, what up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hype, all right. Yo, we gotta earn chance them the two persons in the building. I hope you guys be smashing that likes up. Rihanna, my friend, what's going on? Big up to everybody. At least big up in the building. Yvonne, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Marlo Books, big up yourself in the building. Rockstone in the building. Vanessa in the building. Yo, a lot of persons in the building, man. Travis in the building. Almir in the building. Simone in the building. Palm D, welcome down. Carletta, what up? Leon, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Arville. Blackett, you don't know the thing already. Big up to you, man, in the building. Anita. Yeah, man. Jonette Smith. Yo, shout out to everybody. Gracie. What's going on, Gracie? Gracie's my dupes. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building. I love you guys. I love you guys. Shout out to everybody from around the world. You know how we doing it, to every man, woman, boy, and girl. Yep. You know. We in the building, man. You know what it is, man. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV. It's episode 29. Yes, it's episode 29. Tonight is going to be an interesting show. Come cool. Oh, it's chill out here. Tonight is going to be an interesting show. I ain't going to tell no lie. We got some video definitely for run for you tonight. And everything is up and everything is blossom and everything is okay. So I want to say good night to each and everybody that definitely weren't in on the ones and threes and the threes and fours. Please like up the video, thumbs up the video. My brothers and my sisters, them. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Tonight's going to be an amazing night. We got some serious thing for talk about, because I'm not going to tell no lie, guys. You know what I mean? Too much of play going on, and you know what I mean? We literally got to get serious. Co-host, can you don't talk when I'm talking? Like, wait until I ask you a question, co-host. You okay? All right. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, there's a co-host in the back. But nevertheless, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how the thing's set up. Wrong here, so shout out to everybody that tune in. Y'all know the code. All right? All right. Well, this big stupid yarning thing started by, hey, yo. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Nevertheless, man, we got a new call-in number. The number will not be let out tonight. Let me say today's, let me say, by Friday, or cause tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow's my day off till tomorrow night. Yeah, let me say by Thursday, I'm gonna upload the new number. You understand? You understand? So that's no though. That's right, man. So just know that. You see me? So like I told you guys, I was gonna change the number, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you guys some time for you to get prepared for the new number. You understand? This new number that we're gonna be providing to you guys, I'm ensuring you are trying to teach you guys about the YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? You have to look carefully for when you're looking at the show. Remember my show? You understand? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, remember me show is from 8 to 12 in the afternoon. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the afternoon. If I start my show like 9, I'm going to go like 1 o'clock. I'm going to give y'all full time because it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll give y'all a 5-hour program. Y'all can't ask for nothing more than that. In the night, I can get y'all about a 2 to 3 hours. Because you can't kill the goose that lay the golden egg. So I'm letting you guys know that 5-hour show a day. Then got no other YouTuber representing Guyana or wherever going for 5 hours. Everybody getting a 1 hour or 2 hour. I just get y'all 5 hours. Come, chillax yourself and just relax, man. You want to sleep, just catch a little rest. It's okay. Okay? All right. Yes, cause day is so. Like I was saying, right? 5 hour, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. In the night time, I'm going to be start coming a little early. I'm going to be coming like 7:30, 8 o'clock, same thing. And I'm going to take you up to like 11 o'clock. But in the daytime, I'm telling you guys, 5 hour I'm giving you guys. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday is my day off. You know how it goes already. We come in the night time on Wednesday. We might give you a 5-hour show on the Wednesday night. But you know what I mean? Wednesday is my day off. We might give you a 5-hour show on the Wednesday night. I normally like giving you a 5 hour. No, 4 hours not nothing. I ain't nothing if I give you all 5 hours. It's not that I'm pressuring myself or nothing. I'm telling you guys. What I'm trying to let you guys know is that when the show finish, right? When you're looking at your YouTube, right? When you're looking at your YouTube, at any video that you're looking at, right? For those persons who don't know what's going on with YouTube meds, what I'm trying to say is that right at the bottom part got the views. It has something got a go. So if you look at the bottom part got the views right under the title, you can see 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, an hour ago. Whenever you see ago, that means the show finish. Persons would still be calling the phone 2 hours after the show because they're now watching the show thinking that the show now start. And then it's a problem because remember this number that y'all calling is a business number. This is a part I take my booking. This number is the number I take my bookings, whether it's for running advertisement or for when they booking me for my song system or for me to go and play out. So this with this 347 number is for originately that I have for the call in. But I always say that I have to change the number to a call in number that whenever the show done, there's it. So I'm telling you guys that you have to look at the bottom where the view is if you're watching the show, and you're going to see 5 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. When you see it says ago, that means the show done. I want no. This is something that I getting a problem with, and I'm trying to let you guys know because whenever I answer the call, people still ringing the phone. Every time I end up the call, people ringing the phone. Then when I answer the call, I want to give my 2 cents. Like I said, the show done. Oh shucks, the show done, man. I didn't want to give. You know what I mean? So if you look at the bottom, right to the title there, you're gonna look at the views there. You're gonna see a go. Okay, come. When you hear a go, that is it. Oh my God. So that's why I got a new number. You know what I mean? My new phone just now roll up. So I already set it up everything. You guys is gonna get the number definitely tomorrow night or Thursday. Okay, co-host, you want to sleep. Just relax. Why you keep fatiguing yourself? I know, it's okay. Oh. You okay? All right. So big up everybody that definitely checking in for the 1s, 3s, and 4s. Yeah, man. Michael Van, thank you for being a Michaeli Van, or I should say, yeah. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Guys, like I said, if you guys are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Zelle or the Cash App that is provided at the bottom of the screen scrolling. The Cash App link is there and the Zelle link number is there. You guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle for me, okay guys? Or if you guys are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. Just press the $sign that is on the device that you're using, select the payment method, and send on. It's simple like that. Or you guys could definitely be a member of the channel for $2 a month. Okay? So thanks to everybody that definitely is a member. We soon have a member stream. We soon have a member stream for you guys, so look out for that, alright? So you know how the code is already. Now we're doing it wrong here. Everything is mutual, everything is plugged in, and we got a great show for you guys. So I'm definitely looking forward for you guys to like up the live. That's all I need you guys to do. Like the live up. Now this first video that I'm gonna run, you know what I mean, it's a very sticky video. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that tuned in on the 1s and 3s. You guys know what's up, what's going on at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the persons them that definitely checking in on the 1s and 3s. Now, you know this banner you see always is dealing with things, you know? Okay, let's see. Gotta say thanks for the $5 Cash App donation, Miss Williams. Yes, thank you for the $5 Cash App donation, Miss Williams. Me daughter like even the thing clapping by. She's gonna clapping too. I tell you. All right, let me jump into this first video for a few minutes. As we go down, we got some crazy videos to show. We're definitely going to be opening the phone lines like an hour down in the show. You know, we do it already. Because we got some serious stuff to talk about tonight, definitely. So, guys, you don't want to miss out on this. So, we're going to kick off the show quick and fast. Definitely with this brother here. I didn't get to listen first, but every time this banner comes, this banner is expose the government. You know what I mean? He been exposing the government. You know, like we say, you know, wherever trending in the diaspora, we bring to the forefront for you guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we have to bring it to the forefront. So, let's jump into this.
Greetings to everybody. Greetings to my followers. I've received a new set of followers. I thank you for following me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing the videos. Now, this video is going to be very, very conflicting. This video is going to store up a lot of anger in some people. I will be looking for you in the comments. This video is also going to shed some light on allegations about certain people. This video is a video that I was told by members of my family, my eldest child. They said, "Adi, don't do this video. Don't do this video." No. A few people have expressed concern for my life if I make this video and the next 2 videos I will be making after this video. This video is called, I'm going to name this video Hawala video number 1. Hawala. If you don't know what is a Hawala or what is a Hawala man, then I suggest you ask Barra Jack Dio and Orphan Ali, what is a Hawala man? And where Barra Jack Dio, Orphan Ali, and the PPPC business associates and members of the party, ask them where the Hawala man lives. Right? A very popular name gonna come up, a country named Dubai. That's where the Hawala man lives. Now, but this video is to address the Hawala man in Guyana that is responsible for the development of the Mohamed's business. Today, I would like you to acknowledge 2 of my former employers who are now deceased. And it is miraculous to see and know that both of these former employers of myself had encounters with the Mohamed's family. Negative encounters with the Mohamed's family. This video, this Hawala 1 video, is dedicated to a Hawala man named Tiger. This video is dedicated to the former secretary and business associate, financial advisor, and financial accountant of the Mohameds and also of Rutherford Holdings Inc., a man we call Tiger. This Hawala man, whose name is Tiger, well, I'm saying Tiger because anybody who worked with the Mohammeds, operated and did business with the Mohammeds, or all of the Mohammed family, they know who Tiger is. Ask them. Let the Mohammeds come and make a public statement. I dare Nazir Mohammed and Azadi Mohammed to come to social media and deny the fact that there is a man referred to as Tiger.
Well,
I know the man's name because I'm a personal friend and I worked with.
I want to shout out to yo, Kurt, big up yourself. Thank you for the Cash App donation, Mr. Kurt, man. Thank you a lot. You know how the vibe is here already. You know how we're doing it over here. Thank you so much. Now, before we continue, this look like is a Mohammed skin up. So guy now here, so it's already guy now with this video. Now I seen here, so now he's saying that something with Mohammed corruption. All right, well, if it's one thing I know, right? Before we get back into the video, if it's one thing I know, right? If it's one thing I know for a fact, you see me? Is that, you see, when you decide to step in any political arena, Anytime you ready to step, you decide to step in any political arena. But I tell you, if them they see the color your shit, they come. You better know if them they see the color you shit 20 years ago, will you try for hide in a brown plastic bag and throw over the fence before anybody see? Somebody saw it. Somebody don't see it. So when I hear all these things were happening, or according to all these things, according to Mr. Mohamed grazing up, like the skeletons. Yeah. If you the fart and you think nobody see when you fart or smell how stink is your fart, 20 years ago, somebody did. Somebody did. You know when you gonna know? You know when really you gonna, or should we say, you know when everybody gonna know that the color of your doo-doo or the smell of your fart, how it smell? You know when everybody gonna really know about that? When you decide to jump in a political arena. I know what I'm telling you, bro. This when everything is start, you like, what kind of thing? Now look at this. After this video, I have a next video with critics exposing Mohamed. Telling me how he really and Mohamed fall out. That's why some people say me trust none of, and I don't trust none of them. I just say give you a chance. But still at the end of the day, a man is a man. But when you decide to go in this arena, you see what happened to Obama. You see what happened to he and you hear about his wife and all them things. You see what happened with everybody. So it's not a game. Political game is not no game, bro. When you decide to go in there, you shit get real clean. You can't get no stain on your shit. Justice Adriana. Let me continue. We'll be talking about Adriana as we go through. But this video I had to bring it to the forefront for you guys. Okay?
With him, with Mr. Neville Rutherford. Now let me retract a bit. I'm going forward too fast. Let me step back. This Awala 1 video is dedicated to the memory of Mr. Neville Rutherford and the memory of Mr. Wyatt Donald Amsterdam. If you are the relative, family, friend, closest relative, son, daughter, brother, sister of the late Mr. Neville Rutherford or Mr. Wyatt Donald Amsterdam, please listen to me very carefully. The Mohammeds are responsible for the financial destruction of those two men. I am not here to tear down, defame, or in any way attack the reputation or the character of the Mohammeds and what they have been doing for people in the communities. I am here because I always say to you, I only address things when I come to social media. I come when something is wrong. I always tell you that when something is wrong and it directly affiliated with me, concerns me, or it's something very serious that the public should know. There have been many allegations raised against the Mohammed's family about coal smuggling, illegal activities, and a whole lot of stuff. This video is about the Hawala man. The Hawala man we all know as Tiger. And what the Mohammeds have done to Tiger. Today, Tiger literally lives in hiding because he's in hiding of threat of his life being taken out by the Mohammeds. Yeah. Tiger, while he was in Guyana, he couldn't even walk past in front of the premises of the Mohammeds. The last time I met and spoke with Tiger, it's just a while ago. And he asked me to make of this video. And I said, man, you know, this is some serious stuff. I said, this is stuff for the FBI. He said, yes. For a very long time, the FBI now, this is information for if by Jagdio or for Nadi want to attack the Mohammeds. Well, I give you all a bullet. Listen to this. I give you a bullet to shoot if you could use it. Because you got to get Tiger. Tiger is the Hawala man that set up the Mohammed's business. Tiger is the man that used to send out to Panama and about the place and do certain business. But something went wrong. I'm not here to discuss what went wrong. But Tiger was exiled from the Mohammeds. His life was threatened. The Mohammeds went so far as to pay off Tiger's own family, brother and everything. The Mohammeds put Tiger brother in a brand new house and everything, business, everything. The Mohammeds went to all the Muslim community in America, in Queens. They reach out. The Mohammeds are so powerful. People, the Mohammeds are so powerful. They reach out to everybody in the Muslim society and tell them, do not employ Tiger. Don't give Tiger no work. Yeah. In Guyana and in America when Tiger traveled to the US. Yeah. That's how powerful the Mohammeds are. The last time I met Tiger, he was working with a Turkish man. Tiger is a Muslim. And Tiger can't even get work in his own Muslim community because the Mohammeds cut Tiger off from the Muslim community. The Nicaraguan gold smuggling ring that the FBI investigated and shut down. Tiger is the man the FBI need to talk to. Yeah. Tiger is the Mohammed's Hawala man. This is Hawala video number 1. So Tiger is no longer there. So the question now is this. Who is the Mohammed's Hawala man now? That is a question for the FBI. That is a question for Bar Jagdid or Fanali. Because Bar Jagdid or Fanali know who Mohammed's Hawala man is. Just as how the Mohammeds know who Bar Jagdio and Orfanali Hawala man is too. Because everybody got a Hawala man. The last Hawala man in Guyana that get skin up, that get exposed, his name was Sue. Y'all hear me? Sue was the Hawala man for the Chinese and the PPP government. But Sue got skin up. And we haven't heard from Seen or know what Sue they know. So we know if he dead or alive. But however, since Sue is no longer there, it means that the PPP and the Chinese got a new Hawala man. Y'all think, people, y'all think. Now, Arif Mohamed. I was employed in 2020, what? That was 2020, 2021, 22, something of the sort. I was employed as the ranger, the mines ranger, by Mr. Wyatt Amsterdam for a number of mining blocks he held in the Potaro River area, specifically a place called Ewang. When I got there, Arif Mohamed, which is the brother of Shell Mohamed, was working illegally. I want you to understand how the Mohamed is thief gold. I get into a point where I still tell you how they thief gold, the Mohamed's family. Now I'm telling you this because I am the ranger who was on the land. So all these naysayers and doubters and stupid people who like to come in the comments and talk shit, I am the ranger that was on the ground.
Is all of this going on? What? Song like friendship gone bad. You're right, Simone.
Implied by Wyatt Amsterdam and Mr. Ian Comerbadge. I was the ranger for Ian. I'm still the ranger for Ian Comerbadge. The ranger for Ian Comerbadge and Wyatt Amsterdam. And when I got there, Arif Mohamed was raping gold out of the Mohamed's land, out of Comerbadge land freely. Arif Mohamed thieving gold from a black woman. Arif Mohamed was working on Ian Comerbadge claim.
Just so we can take here. Let me hear good readers saying just now.
In Ewang, thieving gold from two old people, two old pensioners in the look, excuse my language. Arif Mohamed was thieving gold from two old black pensioners. I hear me tell you, working the land illegally. When I turned up and you realize that here you have to pay royalties whereby you pay a percentage of whatever you take out, you wind up. Arif Mohamed jumped off of Comerbadge land and he jumped on Amsterdam land. And I watched him and I smiled. I didn't say anything. I subsequently contacted the late Wyatt Amsterdam. And by the way, Wyatt Amsterdam is a personal friend to my entire family. Knew my mother, sister. My sister was Wyatt Banker. To put it away, my sister was Wyatt Banker. Now, I reached out and I penned the contract, and I sent the contract to my sister to get it to Mr. Amsterdam. And Mr. Amsterdam gave me the approval and made me his ranger. So now I'm in the same location in Ewang, Bagdam in the Potaro, where I am now ranger for Comerbadge land and the adjacent land, which is Wyatt Amsterdam land. But remember, the Mohammeds like thief gold. Arif Mohamed thieving the gold, he want to pay royalty. So he jump off of Comerbadge land where he says range, you got to pay, and he jump onto Wyatt Amsterdam land. Now why he's over there, he know that I don't do what I got to do. So I got into Madio and I called him and I said, don't go back in the Bagdam unless you talk to me. So what happened? I said, I need to meet with you. And I present to him the information showing him that I'm the new ranger for the late Mr. Wyatt Amsterdam. He was distraught by it. He was angry that he had to pay royalties to Wyatt Amsterdam. This is Arif Mohamed, the brother of Nazir Mohamed, or we call Shell Mohamed, which is the uncle. I'm talking to you about the uncle of Azvedi Mohamed.
Now this is what he's saying to me, Seth. I want to know, like, I just now saw somebody say, you know what I mean, so why you come out now for talk about buy? You talk nonsense, for you just cut the nonsense. No, some of the nonsense we got for here, because at least we could get for, you know what I mean, dissect sense from nonsense. You know what I mean? And not because, you know what I mean, I might start to read Mohamed. I mean, if I hear something like this, I'm not going to bring it to the platform for us to see what's going on or even hear what's going on. You know what I mean? Yes, At the end of the day, you know, is justice for Adriana. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we still have to bring certain of these stuff to the platform. You know, have to take scenes out of scenes, sense out of nonsense. You got to make sense or take sense. You got to take it out of nonsense. See, you know, this is how it goes more time. But this will show you how these people let me stay. I don't know how we end up come up with this story, but for the past couple of weeks, since this whole Adriana situation, Sadman was everybody Sadman going for. Every single body he's going for. The PPP, Mohamed, no PPP, no Mohamed, all these things, you know what I mean? So it is what it is at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Charlotte Williams, thank you for the Cash App donation. Yes, man. Thank you for the Cash App donation. You know how it goes already over here, man. We got so much to talk about, so much to deal with. That's just a piece of video that I wanted to run to you guys quick and fast, let you guys get to see what's going on. But we're not gonna run the whole video out. You know what I mean? Definitely we're gonna upload it to the page also. Now this is the next Mohamed video. You don't understand? Everybody going through some Mohamed videos that I saw today. Cause you know right now Mohamed definitely running for president, and you don't know the whole thing already with Mohamed. And this whole thing running for president at the end of the day. So like we said, we bring you a story with what's happening in Guyana and in the diaspora. So definitely we have to bring to you definitely how it goes already, you know what I mean? So we're gonna jump into this next video here. Let's hear what's going on with Mr. Mohamed. Definitely, guys. You know how it go.
What's up, guys? Tonight we're gonna do something I like to call breaking it down fine. So the gentleman behind me there is Mr. Azruddin Mohamed. Through his business enterprises, Mohamed's enterprise, him and his father's family business, they were accused of gold smuggling, money laundering, and tax evasion. Consequent to that, the US government placed sanctions on his business, and my understanding is that they're forbidden from doing business with any US companies. The government have now declared that Mohamed is not allowed to do business in Guyana even. His contracts have been revoked, his quarry license, his mining land licenses not being renewed, all of these things. He's become persona non grata and it seems enemy of the state, right? So people are legitimately asking, the government are publishing things saying he owes millions of dollars in taxes for vehicles.
Simeon Way said we got to find. I guess we have to look for Tiger for the other side of the story. Tiger is a bad man. Well, I telling you, Tiger is a bad man. No, definitely. I gotta listen now the story. Definitely and see where really it's heading to at this said moment here with that story. But you know, Mr. Marvin name right now talking. So the first half of the story, the first half of the show is gonna be about Mr. Mohamed, and then we definitely gonna get into the second half of the show, whereby definitely we're gonna show you about we got so Brian was live and all these kind of things. So guys, don't move, don't go nowhere. Also, we got a clip with you for Haley. You understand? We're not ready to open the phone line as yet, guys. Come on, hold on.
But weren't the same people in the government being transported in Mohamed's vehicles during the 2020 election? When he bought...
Here what gonna happen. When y'all hear I say phone lines open, that mean the phone lines open. Until you guys in see I say phone line open, just know the phone lines is not open as yet. Y'all have to follow rules and regulation, please, okay?
These vehicles and then took them out on the street. It's not like he was hiding them. They were by Giftland Mall. They were all around the place. People were taking pictures with them. Some of the same members of government were taking pictures with these vehicles that they loved so much. Didn't they know this man owed all this tax on the vehicles?
Maxine Johnson, thank you for being a member of the channel. Definitely do appreciate you, Maxine. Miss Johnson, big up yourself. You know I think already. Let's go. We soon open the phone lines, guys. Just a minute.
Right? They're also pretending as if Mohamed was the only person sanctioned. May Thomas, or the permanent secretary, that was involved in the case, was also sanctioned by the government. So on one hand, they're saying they don't do business with sanctioned individuals, but on the other hand, they made that person like an executive member of the party. She's still collecting a salary from the government. So you're doing business with sanctioned people and you're not doing business with sanctioned people. But this story goes much, much deeper than that. You see, the thing that made Azruddin Mohamed the enemy of the state is what he's actually doing in this picture behind me, which is not based on how it appears. Checking my head for head louse. You find anything? No, it's actually, let me move my picture across. It's actually donating money and items to people in need. Going to communities in need, chatting with people on the ground, and using some of the money, the same tax that he evaded or whatever, using some of that money to help people, to build houses for them, to buy things for them, get them on their feet, help them start businesses. And he's helped dozens and dozens and dozens of people. And this is arguably what has made him the enemy of the state. Now, okay, that's one thing. It's another thing to call him out for crimes that all of a sudden the government are aware of, as if there's not the faint whiff of hypocrisy in there. I mean, did nobody bother to go and read the actual accusations that were published? Let me just read a bit of it for you, right? To conceal and tell me how many times you hear the word government officials in this passage. To conceal their illegal activity and operate with impunity, Azruddin and Mohamed's enterprise have engaged in extensive bribery schemes involving government officials in Guyana, including providing direct and recurring bribery payments to Guyanese government officials to ensure favorable treatment in criminal or civil matters that would otherwise suggest their involvement in criminal activity. In return, corrupt officials receive cash and gifts for incidents that are overlooked. Additionally, Mohamed's enterprise has paid bribes to corrupt Guyanese government officials to facilitate the award of government contracts. What the government are saying is just Mohamed's. But the point is, they've gone beyond that. It's not good enough to attack the man in the press. My problem is the hypocrisy. I am not here as an apologist for Azruddin Mohamed. I believe that if he did any crimes, and I've made this clear in many posts, if he did any crimes, he could be placed before the court, he should have a fair trial, and he should face whatever penalties are due. I believe also that there are many, many businessmen and women in this country that dodge their taxes, okay? Things should be applied fairly and across the board. Singling somebody out is evidence of political victimization. Singling and targeting this one person because they managed to step out of line and decided they would end this culture of friends and family and favorites and start distributing some of this wealth to the people. That made this person an enemy after the very same government were in bed with the whole family, taking their money and using their vehicles to travel to State House during the election period and travel around the place, and Mohamed's security. When this relationship started to turn sour is when we started to see the darkest side of the PPP government emerge. So in this clip above me here is where Bara Jagdeo, he would have been saying that, you know, Azruddin's father, maybe he used to play marbles with Chedi Jagan at some point, neglecting to mention the fact they're taking a lot of money from these people, the same people that they didn't know were involved in any illegal activity, though all of the sanctions would detail that they are the people that were involved in the illegal activity with the Mohammeds. Okay, so it took that format where they start insulting him publicly, and then the supporters of the government, their media operatives, because the government have a propaganda arm so they can keep their hands clean and do their dirty work. They send agents out who they empower with state contracts worth billions of dollars, such as Critic here, who is interviewing a woman that claimed Azruddin Mohamed sexually assaulted her. Now, this woman seems to have totally disappeared after coming online to make these very serious accusations. The police still have not received a report from her. They don't know where she is. A post emerged saying that she is leaving the country. Nobody has been held to account, but it gets even worse than that because it's not just one channel they've chosen to attack this person through. This is where it gets bad. Now, you would have recalled if you saw the video that Azruddin's father posted, in which he made his concerns about his son perhaps being the victim of an assassination attempt. He made those concerns known to the public, and many people were quick to dismiss them. Let me build a case for you as to why Azruddin's father is concerned, given his popularity and the fact that so many people are calling for him to run for elections. This is Amir Ahmad. Here he is with his wife on the far right and the first lady in the middle, because he's the managing director of Sheriff Group of Companies, which includes Sheriff Hospital, the medical center, the Sheriff Security Services. I know there's a Sheriff Meat Center. He's now one of the lead importers of chicken in the country. There's, I don't know, they're going to be Sheriff Funeral Parlor next. There's a mall coming and hotel. Many projects within the past 5 years, millions of US dollars appeared from nowhere and in the hands of this young man. But there have been swirling questions about money laundering, given that on the far right of this picture here, his uncle, Ed Ahmad, bought the land from the government. That was its own scandal, on which Sheriff Medical Center currently resides in Lenora. Sheriff Medical was supposedly owned by his other brother here, Sharif, and then the general manager of the whole Sheriff Group of Companies is the nephew of Ed and the son of Sharif in the middle down here. Now, I'll tell you something else you didn't know. Guyana Daily News, which is a PPP propaganda page and a page that promotes hate speech on Facebook, was registered by Father Sharif Ahmad in 2015, struck from the register in around 2019, which begs the question how they're able to afford all of the, if they're paying taxes on all of the ad revenue they're generating on that page. Now, Amir Ahmad is who is controlling Guyana Daily News, and I want to get that out of the way first before we dive into this scandal. Before I get to the screenshots where he's referring to Azruddin Mohamed's disabled daughter as retarded and trying to get an editor to put "my dad is a rapist" on her shirt, before I get to that and how he's trying to set Azruddin up for murder and sexual assault, I need to build you a profile of this man. He has decidedly dug in deep with the government and has benefited from taxpayers' money to the tune of billions of dollars to guard state assets. Though Sheriff tried to distance himself from Uncle Ed, who is a convicted mortgage fraudster in the US, convicted for over $50 million in mortgage fraud, there are many posts on the internet that give evidence to the contrary. So he uses his Guyana Daily News platform to call out other people for being criminals, while a serial criminal is in business with him. Amir uses his platform to defame critics of the government and to paint them as criminals when he himself is a criminal. In part 2, we'll look at Amir's criminal background, starting with this fraud for $1.2 million. What's up, guys?
Well, viewers and subscribers, you see how things is? You see how life is? You understand? You saw how this life is to stay? Imagine them fighting down Mohamed, right? Fighting down Mohamed. And this banner, Ahmad, Amir Ahmad, the owner of Sheriff Hospital and, Guyana Daily News. Them and this man is thick friend, and this man bringing in all vehicle. This man got a sad helicopter. All these things this man got. You see how things stay? And this is so messed up, bro. But at the end of the day, them trying for go wrong. You side man, them trying for go wrong Mohamed in a funny kind of way. You side man. I want to say shout out to Shondell. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Really appreciate you, sweetie. Yeah, man. It's crazy. That's what we're talking about. This to show you how this government mash up, mess up, cruel. I telling you? The government does mash up and mess up. I know for a fact if Mohamed and them didn't fall out, you would hear. You want to hear none of this. Mohamed would have bringing in all the vehicle, because the same vehicle is what they used to be in. They used to drive around in this vehicle. They used to drive around in the man vehicle. Now them and the man gone up the road is a whole different story. It's a whole different ball game. We're gonna open the phone lines for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna jump into some more video. I want you guys to let me know what's your thoughts on this Mohamed situation here, that he's being pressured by the government for the tax, whatever, with this whole vehicle thing. But at the end of the day, the government got them French sheriff bringing in and doing all kind of thing because of his link. Hello, good night.
Bringing in.
Yeah, good night. Understand? We're going to open the phone line for 2 minutes. Let me know what's going on with my people out there. What's your thoughts on this? You understand? It's a shame. Because we go for one, supposed to go for all, but I guess in these people's eyes, that don't happen. Any person get a chance to take gold who won't, out of 100 person, I say 80 will take, he don't steal it. What we're going on, you know what I mean? These same leaders, them stealing. So all what they trying to talk about Mohamed and Mohamed, me know is them imitation with Mr. Mohamed. Look. Me know really is them imitation. Let me take 2 calls quick. Hello, good night.
Hey, fire.
Yeah.
Right, bro. Yeah, good night.
Yeah, what going on?
Right there. This whole thing starts with Mohamed when he announced to one of them that he wanna run now. I tell them, if a man, I think I'm gonna run for president. They tell you no, they don't want anyway. So
Okay.
Barrett, the man who tell you keep out, from politics, keep out from the race. For the moment, he decided to deny them. The stars decide to bring all kind of complaint against him, man. And to try to, destroy the man in many ways. They realize that there's a challenge between him and them. You see, they realize that they can't, there's nobody that they're afraid differently than this man.
Straight.
This man is caused a serious fight between them. The challenge is right there. So they know very well that if this man runs, he'll win. Because he's doing a lot of things for the people on the ground. When I went to Guyana, right, and I saw this man moving, I thought it was in finale. That man said, no, boy, this is a man called Mohamed. I said, Mohamed moving, so that man said, yes. Serious. I said, I use the word, I said, so why don't you run for president? They say he's a man, he wants to run for the president. But now look at it now. Look at it now. The man decide to break free and decide to run for president. I think it's a good thing because a young man, got a lot of business said, and I think it's the right thing to go. And this world right now is about the youth, and got a lot of potential in getting things done for people in the country. And I believe in a chance, give a chance. See how it work out.
Yeah, man.
And I believe that things will be better for our Guyanese, you understand?
All right,
Through
Steve. Yeah, man. I know what you're saying.
You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
Respect, yeah, man.
All right, my brother. Respect. Yeah, man. Real thing. No lie. And we're going to pay bills, so that's 2 minutes when we get back with you guys. We continue the vibes. Give me a minute.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana, planning to do a tour in Guyana. Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amerindian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Product presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, only Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link. The party then a normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Players give it up where we
Planning to take a trip to Guyana, planning to do a tour in Guyana. Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amerindian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Yeah, man. Definitely the phone lines are open. 234-347-801-6231. You know the code already, man. Shout out to everybody. Let me know what's your thoughts on this situation here. Definitely with Mohamed. Like I said, this is the first segment of the show. Definitely as we go through, definitely know what it is. You know how it's going right now with the whole situation. Definitely I want to say big up to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. Watching this program here. This program live here right now.
Yeah, man, you're there live.
Oh, because making a call for go. I see you up on the show here. I'm looking at your show. With a commenting about Mohammed.
Yeah. We gotta say it. Come on, turn on your TV.
Yeah. No, well, you don't know any good buddy trying to run for president for Guyana. They always get them kind of fight down there. So you need to get a change, man. It's growing up all the time, it's PVP and the opposition, PVP and the opposition. So we gotta get a new leader now, man. This time.
Call I know is we're calling, but they got a disturbing noise at the background. You know, you got on the TV or something.
Yes, it's a program.
Yeah, you got torn. You got mute your TV. You got mute the TV. If you can't watch the TV, why is it there on the phone?
Yeah, okay. I watch a lot of your program, but I get the number now, so I call in.
Okay.
Every night I look at the program,
you, man.
It's a very good program. Keep it up.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. This is how it go. Lifestyle. You log in.
Blessings to everyone. Blessings. Bang. When I was, I can't remember how old I was. I think before I turned a teenager. I saw because I come from West there, right? And a lot of men used to go in the bush then for gold and thing. And you see where my cousin and them men come out? The men used to got so much gold, etc. But you know we else, the men used to bring out pictures. All the time the men had cameras. And since then I used to see planes landing in the bush, big man, and flying out with gold, be white people in the bush, understand me, getting gold, all sorts of things. The man show you pictures that you would never see these type of people in town. This thing happening ever since Jack Dio in power, brother. These guys gotta come and talk. You mean if you tell me you only got information on Mohamed? We want information on Jack Dio too. We know you don't got information on Mohamed. All we looking for is to get rid of Jack Dio. We don't care who came. We want to get rid of Jack Dio. That's what I keep telling people. Understand? The focus, guys, is not Mohamed is the change. It's you is the change. Whenever Mohamed get in there and he don't stand, understand me, to be accountable, you got to get rid of he too. Understand? It's because he's a Muslim, and it's because he's looking for change, and it's because he's the only body that show we change for however long we working with he. We looking for change. We looking for justice for Adriana. Understand me? So it's not really about Mohamed. It's that right now we want to get rid of Jack Dio. Straight, point blank. Big man, I raise up in West, big man. People know how much people get killed on the Jack Dio, how much black people get killed on the Jack Dio. Big man, people get killed in front of me right in Alba Song, big man. I on the riverhead, big man. I see police shoot, man, big man. I there in West, big man. Early morning, big man. Police come through there to kill Iron Man and another man, big man. And every week was the big man. Every week was the, regardless where it is, big man. Nobody never used to get locked up in the 80s and 90s in Guyana, big man. Everybody used to get murdered. You don't have the death squad. People know about these things. At all them time, Jack Dio was in power. People really know about these things. That a death squad, that when you hear the death squad looking for you, you know you're dead. Even if you tell yourself you're dead.
You're dead. Real thing.
People don't know about these things. And this is reality. We just want to get rid of Jack Dio. And we looking for put Mohamed in power. Why we looking for put him in power? Because every race looking for work with he. All these rest of black men, understand me, they're talking all the time. I ain't saying that I ain't believe in them. Understand? But everybody else don't believe in them. So we got to work with what everybody believe in. And right now, he's the youngest. Understand me? And right now, the young people looking at he, and I with the young people. We ain't dealing with nothing else. It's not really about Mohamed. It's y'all is the change. When Mohamed gained there, let Mohamed know, listen, we want this body run this region. We want this body run this region. We want this, we want that. But you see, when the next election come, bro, we looking for at least, if you only talking, but you only want Mohamed there, make sure when the next election come, you all have other candidates that young and capable for run against Mohamed, so that you will move it. And stop talking, but this, look at the essence, look at the long term. Because this thing is happening all the time, gold effects, you know, Guyana is a rich space ever since, buddy. You know how much gold chain I had and I lost? You know how much gold I still got? You know how much gold I sell? This ain't nothing happening now, big man. Jagdio was there killing people for years. Jagdio was there, understand me, doing everything that you could think about Mohamed could even think about doing. Before Mohamed even become a man. It's time for wake up, guys. We're looking for change, understand me?
Real thing.
We're looking for justice for Adriana. And the only way justice will come for Adriana, remember I tell you all, is with the change. Because this party is so you don't know shit. Understand?
Let me get next.
The police force you done. The police force is the same thing. So anything the police them say, we cannot trust them. That's the reason why we need somebody else to deal with the case, because how are you going to let shit investigate shit? It's impossible. Come on.
All right, cool. Got it. Good, my brother. Lifestyle here, guy. Now, you got to follow instruction, you know. If it's 2 minutes, you got to humble with this thing, you know. Hey, yo. Good. Yes, my brother. I love you still. But follow protocol. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night. Good night.
Yes, sweetie.
I just want to say, first of all, congratulations, great show. And I watch you every day, very good. But on the topic of the Mohammed, I just want to say that we need a change in Guyana, and it is much needed at the moment. It doesn't matter, as Jesus said, show me the person who then the first person to throw the stone, who ain't got no evil, who ain't do no evil. It is what it is.
Yeah, straight.
We need something different. We need something new. We've tried everybody else and it's the same thing. So let's do something different. Everybody got the dirty past. Nobody ain't good. Everybody got their own skeletons in the closet. We're looking for improve Guyana. We're looking to move forward. We're looking for betterment. We ain't looking for all these old things. Let's move forward. Because the PPP, the PNC, all of these people, they ain't do nothing really for nobody. This man ain't even in power and he's still doing for everybody. The youths, them, everybody. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. Yeah, man. Hello, good night.
Morning, fire feelings.
Yeah.
We hear the thing go now. He would not sin Charles the first stone.
This is it.
We living in a human world, and there's thing called, and we call human being, and we have a thing named human nature. And the human nature is we just get in trouble. All we have got on the road and do wrong thing, me myself. You see? But if you want betterment, you have to look where it's coming from. And like I keep saying, Mohamed and the Nigerian youth.
That is it.
They have what it takes. Because justice for Adriana, justice for all the rest of the people that who died. I could remember under the Jagdio regime, my boy nearly lost his life right down Sherry Street, you know. Through them time that they had the Phantom Squad and hold on upon him and beat him and throw him the trench when he leave New York and went up there for holiday. You see? It was a big thing, court story and all them things. Yes. Yeah, man. He had to go to court to testify against Roger Khan when the U.S. government told him upon him.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah. So, we need that change.
Real thing.
I'm going there August. I'm going for play at a wedding.
Okay.
You know, but I just try to stay on the right page because you can't try on them outside.
I know them.
I do listening.
Good, my brother. Good. Yeah, man, this is how the thing go, bro. We ain't got time with some people. You think we got time with some people? You think we got time with some of them? We ain't got no time with them. No time. You see me? Shout out to everybody that logged in. Like up the live, please like it up. The phone numbers are 347-801-6231. Phone lines are open, guys. You know what it is over here. We're gonna take 2 more calls, then we're gonna jump into our next video, guys. Alright? Hello, good night.
Hi, good evening, Fire.
Yes, sweetie.
Continue to do. I enjoy your program. Continue to do a great job.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, one. The guy that came on earlier that you had, and he started to talk about Azardine father, Azardine uncle. Okay. The word of God said, he without sin cast the first stone. The thing about it is that everybody need a chance, right? Guyana need a change. I live under the PPP. I don't care what nobody say. For 17 long years. I have seen actually daily our streets, mother crying for their children. Oh my gosh, every day. Look, you Nancy Douglas. Look, Saturday you saw. And so many others. They were sleeping in bed with Roger Khan. They were sleeping in bed with who, the PPP government. As a dean stepped out and they want to come for me, and I'm going to say it as it is. I've known Azadine since he was 5 years old.
Wow.
That's them. That's they. People got to find out who I be.
Yeah.
Good. You understand? The thing about it, give him a chance. He have done more than what the government, the PPP government has done. In how much years they're there now? Between how much, like 28 years? They're very racist. And all we have is sorry to say it, but we have a set of black slaves with them. I am sorry, but this is the PPP, and it wouldn't get better. So if those people there in Guyana do not want to go and vote, they know what they're living in. But I think Guyana need a change like ASAP. Yeah, thank you. Continue your program and have yourself a great evening.
You too, sweetie. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, man. Definitely. Definitely. You know what I mean? No, it's no joke. It's no joke. Good night. Yeah, man, we do need a change, bro. And you see, people is really get vexed. People is get vexed when you see you talk certain things. And it's not because you want to talk certain things, but it's just like what the lady just now called and said. You know what I mean? And what Lifestyle called and said. You know what I mean? And I am a witness of brutalization under the leaders, the government of this country, of our country, you know what I mean? And this is why I keep saying, you know what I mean? I think I have a right to speak upon the brutalization that I got, the unjust, that people got, the injustice, you know what I mean? Unjustified. You know what I mean? The amount of things that people go through. Police retaliation. Rastaman can't walk in peace. He's a black man, he's a Negro man, you can't walk in peace. You hear the man say when them had the thing called the death squad. I telling you, when you hear you wanted by the death squad, it's best you kill yourself. Cause when you turn yourself in, it's like you're dead. These people was under the same government. You understand? The amount of women will get violate, kicking belly and all them thing. Under this same regime. The amount of black men, the amount of black men were dead. fine man and all them man from Buxton used to work for the government. And then them turn around and kill them man out. The Phantom Squad. Roger Khan was a part of the government that is in power. But then when he go and get arrested because he bad ways in the US come down upon them, get ready. This all them is work. From since them see the US, from since them see the US government, the feds them start looking in, them is try to push away people so them not gonna get looked upon either. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night. This topic with Mohamed. Right now, the PNC can't really run their own house. The PPP is the set of oppressor. So I will advise people, if you don't want to vote for Mohamed, don't vote at all. Because why you going to vote for PPP or PNC? And they going over the same thing all the time. Might as well vote for somebody new. Mohamed. Let's see what's going to happen with him. Give him a chance. And if you don't want to vote for Mohamed, then keep your vote. You're only wasting your vote because it's the same thing we're going to end up with.
Real thing we're saying, Father. Truth.
Right.
Truth. Yeah, man, respect. Real thing. I know lipping. Real thing. Let me get 1 second. I'm going to put on the co-host. I'm definitely going to be back. Alright, guys, don't move.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Definitely, man. Get there. Do not wait for next year. You understand? This is what we're talking about, definitely. And I want to know from you guys. I want you guys, when you're calling in this time, I want you to answer me. Do you guys really believe, right? I want to know from you guys when you're calling in. Do you guys really believe, or do you guys think that the government is afraid of Mohamed? I want to know from you guys what's your thoughts. Because I got a next video whereby I'm going to run whereby I saw Melly Mel came forward and she gives some enlightenment on a cadet or officer. I don't know what part Mr. Mohamed was, but this man Sheikh, you understand? This man Sheikh has ready in hand, and them end up send this man to a next wait name. A next site, like a next wait name. Somebody take out a picture with the officer shaking Mohamed hand, and then move it from his station we there from and send it somewhere else where he didn't even want. So we understand going on. Me in understand what really going on. I'm trying to figure out. This is what I want to know. Quick and fast, yeah.
Finish what you're saying. Yo, big up Melly Mel, big up Haley, big up one Kevin. And you see that guy that's speaking there, Francis? Big up Francis. Understand me? You see Francis and Melly Mel, you need to get a lot of their videos. And what you're talking about, right, is not no shake hand. is a young soldier dropped asleep by his post.
No, not that. Not that I talking about. I
Oh,
talking
it's
about.
another one you see. Okay. But that one is a messed up one too, man. Damn. Understand?
Yeah.
And you see that wrestler, the guy that come talking earlier, he just remind me of Django, bro. Samuel Jackson and Django.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could see when this guy is talking, bro. Straight. Yo, Mohamed, big man, understand me for change and justice for Adriana, bro.
Real thing, bro. Straight. Justice for Adriana. No joke, guys. You understand? It's crazy at this said moment here, so. I tell you. Shout out to everybody that is in the check-in right now. Please like up the live. We soon jump into this next video. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Walk with me. We in the building. Yeah, man. We in the building. You understand? So shout out to everybody that checking in and definitely let me jump into this next video here as we go down, as we go through. You understand? Okay. So it is, we are already an hour and change into the live. Let's take 2 more calls and then we're gonna go into the Adriana segment. All right. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night. I just want to call but Mohamed. So now if Mohamed takes some seats, like they got 65 seats in Guyana Parliament. So supposing now it is, say he get 10 seats and PPP get maybe 20, it divided. So how they going to vote if they're going to have a coalition government? This is what I want to know. Thank you.
All right. Anybody who could answer Uncle? Yeah, I must please call and let me know if you guys could answer Uncle and, you know, Lee know really going on. Because, you know, as a man, I don't really follow politics like that. No justice, no sleep for the wicked and evil people. Justice for Adriana. That's what we're saying. Justice for Adriana at the end of the day, guys. Y'all don't know what's going on. This is what we need. Justice for Adriana. So let's jump into this next video here. With this female, with what she got to say about Adriana and her family. Let's get this, guys.
Interesting news. Some of you might be aware, some of you might not be aware.
Okay, guys, this is the Adriana segment. We gone in, so nobody don't call telling me nothing but Mohamed. We done with Mohamed for the 4th segment. Now it's justice for Adriana. One beer purple heart on the screen, please. Beer purple heart. That's what I need, guys, okay? For those persons who just joined us, shout out to you guys. Please like up the live tonight. We on Facebook, we on Twitch, we on Kick, and we on YouTube as we always are and is. But what I need from you guys is to like up the live and beer purple heart. That's just what we need. You understand? That is what we need. Purple heart, purple heart. Purple heart up the thing. You understand? Alright, so let's jump into the Adrian segment. Let's hear what the female have to say. Let's get this.
I'm speaking for poor people. Do you want?
Hello guys, I've got some interesting news. Some of you might be aware, some of you might not be aware. But did you guys know that Adriana Young had 2 autopsies done on her body while she was in Guyana? Yes, she had 2 autopsies done. She had one done by a Guyanese pathologist, which was to determine the manner in which she died. That was conducted on the 27th of April. And that pathologists confirmed to the parents were told that the manner of which she died was by murder. She was murdered. So we've established the manner in which she died. So there's two pathologies was being done. The second pathologist done on the 28th of April by the American pathologist was to confirm the cause of death. That pathology, that autopsy revealed that she died by drowning according to that report. So if you put that together, Adriana Young died by drowning, but she was murdered. So there was foul play and there was forcible drowning. She did not die in the pool, she died somewhere else. Hence, the family doctor, when he was speaking on the conference, when he was talking about what happened and what was the answers he wanted and stuff, he did say that the pathologists, they said they couldn't determine when she died because of the level of decomposition of the body, which we know that the body is good, hence the body has been embalmed and taken to America. But it's just to show you that the government knew that she was murdered. They hid that information from the public and they only brought out the autopsy that confirmed that she died by drowning, but they did not give out or they did not make known the first autopsy done on the 27th of April, which decided or which was done through conducting and physical examination of the body. You know, when you found, like if someone is found at home, died at the residence, or they died under not natural circumstance, or it wasn't expected, then you will have the body to be examined to look for any signs of violence, any signs of foul play. For instance, if they were choked, if they've got any scratches, bruises, all these things, marks of violence on them. So the first pathology was to determine all of that. And that one proved that she was murdered. She died, yes, but because she was murdered. If she drowned, well, we will know. Probably she did drown, not in the pool. And if that's the results that we're going to get from the second autopsy in America, then we know that she would have died by drowning forcibly somewhere else and then placed in that pool. But don't you think it's ironic that the government has never made this result known to the public? And why do you think that is? Why are they just pushing the second autopsy and then the president said, okay, she died by drowning and that's it? But they did not expect that the people of Guyana would not take just that result, because everybody can see that the manner in which her body was found and the circumstances of her body being in the pool was not that nobody would believe she had drowned, but probably she had drowned, but not in the pool. But mind you, we've got the autopsy that's going to happen away from the Guyanese government by doctors that have no links to Guyana, and we shall get the correct results. So that should include the examination of the body to decide the manner in which she died, as well as the cause of death. Mind you, I still don't understand how a young girl that was in a pool for almost 12 hours or more did only have about a mil of water in her lung, when if she had drowned in a pool, her lungs will be full of water. So guys, I want you to just ponder on that and ponder why the government is not being transparent. Why were they withholding the first autopsy that their government pathologist done? Why didn't they make that known to the public? They're trying to make us fools to say, well, she died by drowning, so she was in the pool. But they didn't make known the first autopsy that said that she was murdered from the physical examination of the body. So, you know what? People out there, you would believe what you want to believe and listen to what you want to listen to. But if you put two and two together, and if you look at the whole scenario and how everything played out there, if you want to be true to yourself, you will come to the same conclusion that this young girl was murdered. I've got people that are supportive of the PPP government, and you know, somebody made such a nasty comment on one of my posts that this child only brought destruction to the country, or name only brought destruction, so no justice for her but justice for the people of Guyana. So where is the justice for the people of Guyana? What has happened to the people of Guyana? Did this girl lose her life? And you can make such a rude and such a cold and such a, what should I say, if you got no heart to say that her name brought destruction to Guyana? Shame on you who done that. Shame on you. You should take a good look at yourself, because nobody in the right mind would say that, because that young girl was innocent. She was innocent. Her name is being marked in history in the country because of the cruel death that she had. She experienced a cruel death, and nobody, let alone a little child, should be experiencing that type of death. And for you to come out, that's one of the hardest, one of the most inhumane, I would say. That person has heartless comment that you would say about such a young girl. But you know, God doesn't sleep, and the truth does not need to be proven. It's a lie that needs to be proven. The truth always stands, and it will stand, and it will come out. And the lies, you have to cover it up and cover it up and work very hard to keep covering it up. And at some point, the bucket bottom will fall out and everything shall be exposed. But hold that thought and watch this space, because she's got a third autopsy that will cover circumstances or manner as well as cause of death. And let's see what you guys that are being so cruel and so cold and so heartless as it relates to the circumstances of this young girl's death. Let's see what you will say. If you will continue to say the same thing, then I would not even think that you guys are human beings. You have to be some other specimen. But my little information I wanted to bring to you, check out Rickford Burke's statement that he put up in May. It's true. Rickford Burke gets his information from, he doesn't put up things that's not true. He puts up factual statement, and one of his statement in May clearly stated that. And if it was not the case, he would have been in hot water. The government would have been after him, and they would have been on their live conference, press conference, calling him out for being a liar and trying to mislead the public and trying to gaslight the public. But they didn't. They kept quiet about it. That alone tells you that the government is involved and they're hiding things from persons. So don't forget, like, share, post, and follow me for more updates. Thank you.
You understand? Well, as you guys heard it there clearly from the lady, you know what I mean, and definitely we have to bring to the forefront and I know what I mean, let you guys heard what's going on, you know what I mean. People are out there that is definitely speaking so much foolish stuff, guys. You understand? people are doing all kind of foolish stuff. Before I even go any further, I want to shout out to the entire Young's family. You understand? And also I want to make a special shout out and big up to Lady Angie and the entire family. Big up to Big D. Yeah, man. Big up to the entire family. Love and appreciate you guys all the time. You know what I mean? I know you're logging and watching the show. You always tuning in and watching the show. You're, you know what I mean? You're a number one supporter and fan of the show. So big up everybody. Now this is Adriana's segment. I want to know what's your thoughts on this situation here. Now, we all know that the second autopsy have been finished, so we are waiting on certain stuff. You understand? We already heard what the pathologist said. So definitely be on that move, you know what I mean? So we soon open the phone lines on that. AB, big up yourself, rude boy. I don't know the thing already. One of the wickedest moderators I got right now. Yo, AB, bad. I swear. But here what's gonna happen now. We're gonna jump in this video here with Sir Brian. I'm definitely venting upon the government situation and so forth, guys. You understand? It's a sticky situation. You know what I mean? So we gotta bring it to the forefront. Anyway, big up to everybody that definitely check in for the ones and threes. Like I said, guys, if you guys are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle. Information that is provided at the bottom of the screen. Definitely. Or you guys could donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for $2 a month. Yeah, that's $2 a month. Or you could donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. What you do, you hit the $sign that is provided on your device that you're using. Any device that you're using, hit that $sign, select the payment method, and send through. It's simple like that. That's all you gotta do. Just hit the $sign, select how much money you want to send, and send on. You understand? AB don't send nothing. Rate it to the ground, my brother. Do remember also donation for Adriana Young is still open and available, guys. So we need you on deck. We need you on board. This is the Zelle information. Guys, please, this is the Zelle. Information right here. Screen munch it, record it, take a picture. Whatever you gotta do. This is the Zelle information. As they're in America here, they will be receiving the Zelle donation. Okay, guys, so that's the Zelle donation right there. And remember these people ain't living in America. So when they go back to Guyana, they will be looking forward to receiving the donation, whether it's by MoneyGram or Western Union. So this is the name and the number that you're seeing right there at the bottom of the screen, guys. Yes, the name and the number. That's the mother's name and her number. You guys could send the donation to Western Union or MoneyGram by using that number and that name that you're seeing on the screen. Now remember, we need, or should we say she needs, 3 main information. First information, your name. Second, the amount of donation. And the third, the reference number for whether it's MoneyGram or Western Union. Remember, the amount of donation, your name, and the reference number. You need to send that to that number so she could uplift the donation. Okay, guys, and remember, she do need it. I don't know where this hiccup come from, but I'm working with it off and on. I think it's something that my father had. You know, he even went to the hospital with this damn hiccup, and I don't know if he tried, but he gone. Me know if he trying to give me this hiccup, but daddy, keep this hiccup, daddy. I don't want it. God. Anyway, Anyway, don't know how the thing go. Big up to everybody that definitely is in the building. And everybody's rocking with us. So let me jump into this video now. You understand? Everybody we're going to hear. So Brian definitely deal with it. We rebuke the hiccup. Thank you so much, man. Jeez. I don't know what to this hiccup just to try. One big stupid hiccup. You know what I mean? The devil is a busy man. Yeah, he is busy. I want to shout out to One People Media. We are definitely going to use the video from One People Media. So you don't know the thing. Got to give them some respect and got to give them some love. Right? So let me jump into this.
Since 2 o'clock, call the guy in the police force to help. Asking the guy in the police force to come and help me look for my 11. Since 2 o'clock, call the guy in the police force to help. Asking the guy in the police force to come and help me look for my 11-year-old daughter who was missing. And was no help. Standing from there since 2 till 9 something, another 10 o'clock next day to find out. Suddenly my daughter's body just appear in a pool. Yeah, appear in a pool because I thought she wasn't there. So how would you feel? Just standing there, you know? You know what their reaction? At the moment, their reaction was like, pause. The three of them had nothing to say. That was pause and was speechless. They were so speechless for a minute. Yeah. I look at them like this and was like, you see? If to them right now.
I want to shout out to Joseph. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Joseph, thank you.
Oh, no, you know, it touched them.
Purple Heart people, purple chat, beer purple heart I want in the chat. Beer purple heart. Alisa, where you went, girl? Alisa, where you went?
For a minute, it was serious. For that minute, when I asked them question, them asked the three of them the question, you know, the commander was serious, the commissioner was serious. He was serious. He wasn't smiling anymore. I was like, see? When I told him I have smile, it's a liar. I cannot sit here anymore to hear this man speak because this man, I'm not feeling him. That's my word to him. I was like, I'm not feeling the commissioner because the commissioner ain't telling me nothing to make I feel like, yes, I could sit and listen to him because like I'm with him. I tell you, I was not feeling his energy. His energy in the room I wasn't connected to his energy. There's like negative feelings around me. One time someone when I see in his reaction. And then I asked to leave the room and I leave. I was outside till the meeting done and then I feel like the day after I hear I'll show you how things going in life, you know. I hear I get put out. The young family was so rude to the commissioner. That's the way I hear the next day. The young family was so rude to the commissioner. I was rude to the commissioner. Right? Because I stand up and I ask him a simple question. Yeah, I was rude.
Hello, good night. 2 minutes. What's up?
Hi, yes, this is Kay. I'm calling to say justice for Adriana and to support that. And just so you know, in order for us to get justice for her, we have to vote the PPP out. Mohamed, we would like Mohamed to collate with the oppositions, with the other parties, in order to be stronger to get them out. And we need to hear his message or their message. I feel they're not telling us what they're standing for. And amongst that, we would like to see taxes reform, not only for the luxury cars, but for income tax. Guyana is a rich country. There's no way people should be paying income tax. It is too high. Bahamas, for example, they don't pay income tax. We have enough investors coming in the country that we could have them pay taxes. You know, let the people go free with those taxes. And I just want to end that we really want to get justice for this little girl because it is just wrong in every step of the way. And there's no way we could get it unless we change the PPP party. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
I was rude. You guys believe that? Come on, the whole world I was in Guyana. Almost 2 weeks holding my dad's body waiting for the second autopsy. The government wasn't like denied. They was denying me for a while. Okay, then do approve. Thank the government for approve. I'm asking for assistance because I don't want Guyana police to investigate in this matter. And if I'm saying from my heart, goes out to everyone watching around the world. I'm saying, if you have nothing to lose, or you're not, as old people say, if you don't do nothing, you're not nothing freaking. I asking Guyana government to approve. They need to approve. The FBI could start the investigation in this. This is what I need. But how long the Guyana government ain't approve, we cannot get help. So if the Guyana, why is the Guyana government is not approving the US to assist in this matter? Why is it? Come on, we're not blind. As I say again, if me and nasty, me not frightened for nobody come check me on. They go check me on because me know me and nasty. But when you're trying to hide things, that means something you're hiding. Meanwhile, your finger get touched. Because you want somebody check you on. If me try to deny people checking me hand, I mean, what my finger got something on top, me want people to know. Or me all nasty, me want them to know. It's simple. Me calling names, me coming for call names. Me coming for that. I'm just saying something. So I don't know where is it. I'm just asking, I'm begging, I'm asking every single day. I want to know the truth behind my daughter. I want to know the truth behind my daughter. This is all I am asking for. I asking God every day, Father, please give me the courage. Give me the courage every day until I go through to know what happened to my daughter. I would really like to know what happened to my daughter. So I don't know where is it. All I asking just a justice. I just want to know what happened to my daughter. But I know my daughter wasn't drunk. I know my daughter wasn't drunk. I know my daughter was abducted by that hotel. I know my daughter was moved from there and she was held wherever she went. Wherever she went, she was held there. That's what I know. And I know to myself, some people start, I want them to know. Here, I was standing outside here and couldn't even get to help me daughter once my daughter was alive in that building. This is what I want them to know, all them out there. If they could, this is what I want them to know. Here. This is why I just want to switch positions some days. Yeah, but here what you want to know, I want God to give them this burden. This burden, because this burden will break people. Here I ask God not to give them this burden. Right? I ask Father, God, please don't give nobody else this burden when you give me. To stand there and witness them things to your child. Please do not give no one else this burden, Father God. You already give me it. I'm carrying it. I'm carrying it out there for all of them. For each and everybody out there. I'm carrying it for you guys. So it mustn't happen to you guys. It mustn't happen. I'm begging God to do it. I don't put nobody through this position where you put me through. If I'm carrying everybody else, wait till I carry it. I'm carrying it. I'm going to be strong for now to carry it. To each and every one of you guys, I'll say again, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing showing justice, Adriana. And this is what we're looking for, justice.
Yeah, man, that Ricky, don't know? Robert? Yeah,
Fire.
Robert.
Good night, my brother. Good night.
Yeah, brother.
It just seems like every time I see this strength to my brother, it's like my heart just, my heart leap fire. It bleed. It hurt. Every time I see Sir Brian, it reminds me of the first day. Right? Justice for Adriana. Fire. Let me just go through this quick and fast. I do business in a Guyana politics. I'm a Jamaican. Jamaican, I'm a business in a politics. And the reason why, I tell us, I call out critic, right? Is what he did when he come and make it clear that the little girl not in the pool. And some days after, he come back and said the water was bleary. Some weeks ago, emphasize on the family doctor why he come up with that information the information what he said about his acts. He knew that water, he knew she was drunk. You know, I lie down and that does come back to me. And it trouble my spirit. Oh, you know, says she drunk. Oh, you know, before the autopsy start, you know. Now question of man of God. Fire. The last word, you know what I've come up with? Critic has to do what he do. Because the Mohamed take back the 2 car from critics, take back the bike from critics, and take back the studio from critics. So he never had them nice vehicle again, never had the bike, and never have his studio. So that's where most of the envy. I don't have critic paid the Mohamed that money yet. And you know why him come back and say himself fire? I'm going to tell you why him come back and say the water was blared because of the PPP send him to come do this in a fire. You have a lady in Guyana by the name of Miss Brooms. Critic owe that woman $100 million, you know, with a lawsuit, you know. So PPP never have to pay off that money for him, you know. So when him come out, critic, me tell us me come for you, you know, me have more to come for you with him, yeah. I don't me come there. You know, busy about the politics. But him have to do that. Because there's a lady in Guyana by the name of Miss Broom, I can't remember the first name.
Yeah, man.
So critic. For definition of character.
Yeah,
$157 million.
Yeah, she did.
So him have to work with the PPP now, you know, fire. To get all that money, you know. Listen to this father, yeah. And yet people still come say this and say that. And listen to this father, yeah. Justice for Adriana. And fire, me know when you ease up. Me know when you ease up. None at all. And my last word, me I run. Me know me 2 minutes up. Please, me people. My last word. The commissioner of police need to come and tell the world, not just Guyana, the world, why did you suspend the police officer who tell the parents to go home? Why? Listen to me question, Mr. Commissioner. Why did you suspend that police officer? That's all we needed to know. Just come and tell me why you're suspending. Good night, my brother.
Yeah, man. You understand? And I don't even think right now, I don't really feel that critics and the PPP is seen eye to eye right now even. I really feel like they're seen eye to eye at this said moment. You know what I mean? Because critics went on a live talking once, said the bull crap about the governmental, Mohamed and all of them. I think them chase critics from by the side. Understand? Hello, good night.
Yes, Robert, dig up yourself, rude boy. I feel like you got running in Guyana, you know. You're big, you know, Robert.
Yeah. How about that?
I love what you do, Robert. Dig up yourself, rude boy. How you mean?
Yes, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
but Robert make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah,
you understand?
For real.
Hickins suspend that youth because that youth there would give a lot of information that couldn't really come out.
Right.
So this is one of the reasons why Hickins suspend that youth. You know? So Robert touched the nail right there, so.
Right.
Yes, right?
Yeah, man.
And you also mentioned that Miss Brooms is the Mohamed them at to pay off that lawsuit. Because critics ain't had the money. Critics ain't even finished paying them people for them bulldoze and them thing that we been doing the construction business with. Plus the workers them, half of them man he still owe them people money. Yes, right? See, you got to stay on the job, your umbrella. So my boy Robert touched enough points. Yes, right? You got to stay on the PVP umbrella. You understand? And they did send him back. You understand? For clean up the pool thing. Because you see, the pool thing backfire upon them, you know. Yes, right? It backfire upon them.
Backfire.
So, yeah, man. So when you go up on the casino show, and come and talk about pool cloudy, you have to come back and backtrack. You see, you run off Kissoon show, you ain't even stay for the whole show. You run away from the show. Yes, right? So I love how my boy Robert up on fine. Big you up, Robert. Why you big you up?
Yeah, man.
But one more question I want to ask you. You hear from Doggy?
Nah.
You hear from me? Because I would have liked for, Mohamed come and talk to the people.
Yeah, tomorrow gonna try, or after the show, I hit
yeah, man, I know you're working on it.
Yeah.
Because I want to come and tell the people them why we should vote for him. What are some of his policies that he have in the makings? And he cannot run alone because he don't have the numbers to run alone. He have to coalition with somebody else. Yes, right? Forget the numbers. Because the PPP big 20-something seats they got in parliament.
Okay.
You understand? But there's also impeachment. A lot of them, you understand, could get impeached on a lot of things. So if some of them get impeached, seats gonna be available.
Right.
For the other people them to get. Yes, right? All right, I want to run over the 2 minutes.
Good.
Manners and love.
Manners. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sweetie.
First I gotta say, good work. Justice for Adriana.
Yeah, man.
Now, my take on this, which everyone know, when a person drunk, how it is and all of that. The problem is, yes, it backfire on them because when they put that child in the pool, she didn't sink. She stand. You see? She stand firm. You understand? She wasn't going down. She stayed above and stand firm. Now, if you look at her hands was like this extend. You know when you hook a person and the two hands, palm of a hand like cross? That's how they had her. And they placed her in the pool. That's how she stayed. She wasn't going down. So and the next thing is, they would never want to admit they're wrong and come out and said, yeah, they know they screwed up. They're trying to cover it up. But they cannot cover it up. It's there in the open. Everybody see it. It doesn't take a PhD at high school diploma or nothing to know that that was wrong. That was murder and what they did. But it have to be, if they start from the bottom, all heads is going to roll because they're going to start from the bottom and one after the other, it's going to be like a domino effect. Keep going all the way to the top. So they can't afford to let it come out. So, of course, they're going to continue to deny everything that we see. We're not stupid. The whole world is watching and know what's going on.
Definitely.
We're not stupid.
Nope, we're not.
So, Brian, we all stand with you. You're not alone in this. Justice will be served. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The whole world is watching.
Definitely.
And know what's going on.
Thank you, sis.
Thanks for the good work.
Yeah, man. Hello, good night.
Good night, Fire.
Yeah, brother.
The lady just called in and said something that just hit me. When she placed in the pool, she body didn't sink. I said, God is great. When he take your vessel and put your vessel to work, miracle.
Yeah.
Nobody can. The body's supposed to sink. That's what killed them, The body never sink, bro. God at works. This girl is an angel sent for that purpose, bro.
I tell them, bro. I tell them.
When the lady said she body didn't sink, I said, yeah, the body was supposed to sink. But the body stood up.
Right.
Bro, I gone. I gone.
I tell you, man. Hello, good night.
Blessed good night to you.
Thank you, sweetie.
My heart goes out to Sir Brian and his family. Again and again, my condolences. You know, every time I watch this program and you come to this child, it put me in a depression state all over again. Eh? Because it's so much of things everybody's seeing. And the only people in seeing nothing is the PPP government from top to bottom. Right? With the swimming in the pool, they say about the ban, children wear green, adults wear yellow. You see the cousin had on a yellow band. It is so much of things to be investigating, and you don't know how to really start it. Now they say they knock off 2 police. What is the reason for them to retrench the 2 police? Nobody knows. We just hear it. You don't see the picture in the papers. You don't see the picture on Facebook. Nothing.
Nothing.
Right? Just showing you how people value material things. They escorting a man for look for chairs who was supposed to be born up in a building and tables. And they didn't escorting that family for look for the child. I ask myself how these people sleep when the night come. If any one of them was my husband or my man, either he'd kill me or I'd kill me because I'd left Finny. I couldn't lie down alongside a beast and sleep.
I swear.
I would have had to study if he get mad with me, if he can kill my children, what make for eat. Because blood upon the shoulder, my brother. Right? It is a painful situation to see that people got to frighten even for talk about this in Guyana. Because you don't know who coming after you. But I got one system and one belief. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
I'm telling you.
Trust me. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
Aye.
Cheer up, my brother. Cheer up, my sister. Father, a longing, know all about it. The Creator know about it. It has touched my heart every day. Like this is my work in the morning and in the night. I just study in this program when it got to start and when it can end, how to share it, how to let this child bury. I tell you, like I get addicted to it. It come like food to me. Thank God I working from home. That's how I get knocked off.
I tell you. Love your sister.
My brother,
love.
but God bless you and your family.
Yeah, man.
I asked my friend to send something to you today. She do her own thing.
I tell you.
Jessica Fletcher.
Aye. Oh my God.
Right? You be blessed.
Respect, sis. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Fire. What's up?
I'm cool. You're live.
I'm trembling. My inside trembling. You know, when you put ice in water, does it sink or it float?
Float.
Good. Adriana's body was placed in a freezer when they murdered her. So when they put her in that pool, she could not have sink.
I tell you. I see it.
Remember, she already don't have a lot of pounds because she's just 11.
Yeah. She's a slimmy for shoot. For real.
So all them big, gigantic freezer that they had in there, she was in one of those.
I tell you about it.
But you see this life? I am going to Mohamed. I don't want to cry on your show. I don't want to cry on your show.
Cool,
I'm not going to Mohamed, right? But I'm calling upon all Guyanese. If you keep fighting, make up your mind. And all Guyanese need to make up their mind and decide if it's Nigel Hughes or if it's Mohamed. The fact that I would go for Nigel Hughes, he have decades of experience. His hands in wrap up and tied up, right? Not only does he have a background of law, he knows this government. He been around them. He know how they operate. If you split, and Mohamed don't want to collate, Guyana in trouble. All right. Now, when Guyana in trouble, what the result in? The PPP, right? Because PPP got some stronghold and some strong backings that they ain't care how much more they don't done. They're gonna vote for them either. Right? So you gotta focus. You gotta sit down, go to your drawing board, put pen and paper together, ask yourself, you gotta put the do's and the don'ts, so you gotta dot every I and cross every T in how to get these people out, because politics is a very dirty game. Right? And I want to know for these police officers who are men, you mean to tell me their four parents crying? And the lady right, because if it was me, I didn't even have to sleep next to you. Once I only got a wink that you do that, I'd skinning you up myself. I didn't go in publicly, because if you plan on killing me or want to do something, the world know if I dead, is you do it, because I skin you up. But people need to just come out and speak out. But I want to say to Sir Brian, you don't know the power that God made you with. Sir Brian's spirit and Adriana's spirit has a bond. And that child is our spirit is so strong, it's pushing forward our father. You know what Sir Brian said tonight, and he don't know what word he released in the atmosphere. Just imagine a father that lost his child. You would expect all sorts of hunger and hatred, and all the hatred that he's getting coming towards him, he would have given that back out. And he ain't doing that. You hear what he said? He begging God, he begging Father not to give that burden to nobody.
I'm telling you, boy.
You're a man who lost his child so cruel, in such a manner, yet still is saying to God, he said, God, all those who hate me, I want you to give them my burden, let them feel how I feel. He never said that. He accepted and embraced that burden and that pain. And because of him doing that today, trust me, my cousin, victory is near. I don't care what it look like. I don't care who hide what. I don't care who say what. Victory is near. Because if the world know, I know. And I'm going to say one thing and I'm going to rest in my thing. Not going to speak much. I'm going to speak to the attorney and who I got to speak to. But after having that conversation with Dr. Collins today, I know what I know. And the family know what I know. Because we are family. But I rest my case, but victory is close.
Yes, sis.
Stay strong. The fire, continue doing what you're doing. And I am calling upon the Holy Spirit to protect you, because you don't know what you're doing. You highlighting, they're going to want to target you.
I know that.
But they can't touch you. Remember, I tell you that tonight.
Respect, sis. I hear you, man.
Take care.
All right, thank you. Hello, good night.
Good night, Fire.
Yes, I
just want to tell the brother, except PPP have 22 seats in Parliament. That's not true. We have 65 seats in Parliament. And I call earlier, want to know like how much seat Mohamed should get to sweep this election. Well, technically, he need 33 out of 65 is a clean sweep. And that's what PPP have. They have 33 seats in Parliament. So then it's a clear win.
make them sit in there. So that's the seat we have 65. You understand? Yeah. My second point, yeah. So we got 65, and for a clean sweep, you got to get 33. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, and well, that is it. But not 22 like the brother said. But anyway, listen, people who are listening to the show, everybody asking for the FBI to come in. I will like the FBI to come in too, because me and I want justice to this girl. Because I'm looking at the timeline when she gone missing. What happened then? That's what really is the case is about. What happened then? When she come back the next day, where she been, who kept she there, one and done with her. That's where the case lay. You understand me? FBI coming. The first body getting hold there, bro, is the grandmother. Because if you give me your kid to take to a pool, and I can't come back and tell you your kid missing, you're going to kill me right away when I said a word, right?
Correct is right. Correct is right.
Correct. So the FBI, local Force 48 in America, NCIS, as soon as a family dies, so the FBI goes to the family and hold them number one accused for this murder or any homicide. You understand me? The family don't exclude until they find the real killer. You understand? So FBI is not something to play with and come here. You understand me? A lot of the family, because listen, we see those pictures when all of them sitting, eating and drinking, and the girls standing in the pool alone, and none of them watching the girl, none of them paying attention to the girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a man standing, video the girl, and you carry a girl under your care, bro, and you come back and tell me she gone, and you don't know where she gone. You know what I'm saying?
You're right what you're saying, Uncle. Respect. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So this is very serious. You know what I mean? This guy Todd asking for the crime scene for reconstruction back again, right? But that's a wrong statement, because I study criminal law, I study common law, I study civil law. Listen, you can't reconstruction. It is. You can't reconstruction back a crime scene.
No,
it's not going to stand in court.
This not what he's saying. What he was implicating was that the amount of evidence and photos and videos that is out there, they could have reconstructed the scene by putting all of these videos and photos together to actually see what really went down when Adriana's body was found. When the man come downstairs, the fire start burning. That's I feel that is what he's saying that the officers them need to do.
Yeah, but between you and me, those visual is clear enough, but it's not enough, because we don't know where she went and when she come back. Because listen, she get murdered in that hour. You understand me? Whether I don't know what time, she could have been placed in a bathtub with some party ice, keeping the body cool all the time.
The main thing we know is that she went in the hotel, but she ain't drunk in the hotel pool. She get killed in the hotel. We know that for sure. So this is why nobody didn't really find
but I am not ruling out the hotel drunk. They could have bring her middle of the night and drunk her there. Back too.
For true.
Like drunk she in the pool and bring she out back and keep she again waiting for send the body out. You see, the body's supposed to dispose somewhere else. But then I got the chance to do it. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Make them kept it so long in there. And then they had to drop she in the pool. You know what I mean? Because she already dead sometime long before. You know what I mean?
All right, my brother. Yeah. Thank you for coming.
I really feel for the parents, and I will really like justice too. You know what I mean? But if I have to investigate this, I gonna really stress on these missing time. You know what I mean?
All right.
And all who was in that in the hotel, all of them going to get questioned and locked up, and some of them going to squeal. They will talk. You understand? All right, take care, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Hold on, caller. Hold on. If it's one thing I want y'all hear me clear. If you're from PPP, you're allowed over here for calling. If you're from AFC, you're allowed over here for calling. AAPNUN, you are allowed to call in. Once you don't disrespect or nothing, you are okay. Hello, good night.
Good night, Fire. How are you doing?
Hey, that cool, yes, so.
Man, you need to put some fire behind your back there, let it be blazing. We need to see fire at the back there.
All right, good.
The person who calling just now is Adrian aunt.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
her aunt calling. Oh
yeah,
my!
yeah.
Every time she calls, my heart is broken. I feel in the pain of her.
Yeah, man.
And I understand the ending part where she got it, and I'm gonna tell you wherever she got to do it. Take all of them pictures. You know, it's come up with OC. Take all of them pictures and put it in your grave and Dr. She hand their ass. All of them.
Yeah,
Put
man.
the picture in your grave and she got to hand them till justice come up, man.
Yes.
But her father, let he forget about all these stupid people. Rain don't fall at one man door. Today for you, tomorrow for me.
Real talk.
And everybody gonna need the same world to come out and stand up for you to say justice. But they feeling the pain. It's only who feels it knows it. And I tell your father, she's a strong man. One thing he got to remember, his daughter gave him the last hug. When he grabbed her in that pool, she threw her head on his shoulder and the hand went wrong around him. He get his last hug from his daughter. And he always got to remember that. And I think that is what the way how, oh my Jesus, how his daughter cling to him. The two of them is bond together. And I feel it. And I know how he feels. Because I grew up for how many years and I never knew my father until I come to this country, 2021. And I knew him for 1 year and I keep a dance. And you know, it was the last music play for me, my father, Luther Vandross. Me and my father danced that music and that was the last of him. So I know how to feel. But let's stand a strong, block out all them fools out there. We're going to get justice. Guyanese, please come out. Call your family them to vote and let us get Mohamed in there. Thank you, my brother.
You already, my sis. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you're from PPP, you could call in. Nothing wrong. AFC, APNU, nothing wrong. This is a station for everybody. Once nobody come and disrespect. Because remember, there's one thing and one like, a Bridget used to call, he stopped calling because of some reason, I don't know, but if he still watch, wherever. He always used to tell me that, you make sure you give me info, so when people call and talking foolishness, I could intercept them. You understand? And I'm doing that. Definitely, I'm putting myself in the position because when I hear people come, when people call and people talk foolishness, I just got to intercept. You understand? Like, for instance, he's talking about the FBI coming in and it's a serious scene. But we don't business if it's a serious scene, uncle. It is from since this child life has been taken brutally, it is a serious scene. If the grandmother got to get hold accountable for something, so will it have to be. Because it's just like a scene like this now. I wake up tomorrow, me, just saying, forbid it, just saying, me wife dead, find dead in the house. When the police them come, you know them holding up on me. All right, put aside dead, rebuke to put it out of the way. It's just like them say, you're married, you can't, if you force yourself on your wife, the mean is rape. Right? So, you get where I'm coming from. This is what I'm trying to put together. If you could see what I'm trying to say. So what they do is wrongfully. They wrong for what they did. The FBI got to come in. The FBI got to come in. Joe, I got to say shout out to... Wait a minute. Joseph, Ms. Joseph, thank you for the $10 super chat donation. Also, being observed. I want to shout out to you. Thank you also for the $5 super chat donation. You understand? We know Adriana was not drowned in the pool. She was killed in the hotel. See, why I bring force with sex and I bring kill in house is because it come back to one thing. And like the man said, indeed, if me friend cheering them get put in my concern, in my care, and something happened to them harmfully, whereby they was killed or they was missing, obviously I got to get hold for something because the people them put their kids in my hand. This is how the justice system in America works. You understand? So if when the FBI go down there, the FBI see all them scene and everything, it got to, and they gotta happen. Now let me go back to the weight name. The fireborn and all them thing like the man when saying, you know, come on, every picture, every video show clearly Leroy was inside of this room, the same room that was set afire. Them have information whereby the employees them came out and say that to this man is dead on ritual. This man did catch a fire at the house, came back upstairs with 2 men, and it's out there. All of them things on, and I feel from Monday coming, we're gonna do some recap. Starting from tomorrow, like always my day off, I'm gonna post some recap of the whole Adriana scene from starting. When the whole scene, when she was found and all them thing, I'm gonna run back some of those lives and upload that I did. Tomorrow as is my day off, but remember tomorrow night I'm back here again. But I feel like this is what I'm gonna do. You understand? On a real life level. Because the photo, everything out there, see Leroy in the hotel. Leroy there sit down like this here, sir. And the people them bawling that them find the child. What could have you in a hotel, sit in a room, sit down like you're stressing out. Leroy coming down a step. Why is the room on fire? Heaven knows is who talking to Leroy on the phone, telling Leroy how you walking alone. You could observe and see that if somebody telling him bye, oh scrap, why y'all do this, how y'all ain't get rid of the girl. And he must be like, buddy, we couldn't get rid of the girl. You know what I mean? Too much of people outside. And this could be happening. Leroy was there. You know what I mean? Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sweetie, you're on.
Oh, I was calling to say the police officer. I talking to you or which live I'm on?
Now you're there for Let's Start the Things. You're definitely tuning.
I now see you pick up your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, the police officer. That is my cousin.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know that. I hear you talk about it, and then I see Melly Mel talk about it, but I didn't pay attention to who was the police officer.
Oh, Mr. Smith?
Is my
same Smith? Leroy Smith?
The police officer that Sheikh
okay, that Sheikh Mohamed Han.
Yes.
All
so
right.
My sister just called me and was telling me is Junior. Well, we call him Junior, but that is not his name. We just call him Junior.
Okay.
I said, I just was watching Melly Mel, but I didn't know who was the person. Jack Deodem is a wicked man. Put aside even if it wasn't my family. Mm-hmm. You free to shake anybody's hand.
Real talk.
Right? And my sister just telling me that he didn't even want to go to Region 1 when they sent him there. He didn't want to go there. But then he eventually goes. So, and then imagine you send this man there, then because the man shake this man's hand, you just give you a load. I can't remember, he was a custom officer. Yeah, I know he was a custom officer, because when I went home to Guyana, I know when he graduated and so, and then I surprised him at the airport, and he didn't even know I was coming in, because he was working the same time.
Okay.
But this is wickedness.
Yeah.
Put aside as my family. Put aside anything. You free to shake who hand you want to shake. What happened if you shake the man hand?
I'm telling you, that's crazy.
When Jack Dio them be shaking Mohamed hand, who take away the position from them?
Yeah.
Anyhow, that is one story. as I call, last night I was talking to a doctor. Well, I live in Florida.
Okay.
Last night I was talking to a doctor. So then we ended up talking about Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, he went to Guyana 2 times. I said, you like it? He said, yes. So I said, oh, so you following up the story in Guyana because his father is a Guyanese. Right?
Okay.
So you only went to Guyana twice. So I said, he said, no, you don't know what story. And then now Mohamed, the little girl.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no, he didn't know that. So, we were talking about it. And then I tell him about the drowning. I said, he said to me, let me ask you a question. Can I see a picture of the girl? And I show him the picture with the girl when the father jumped in the pool and take her out. You know what he said to me? He said, that is not drowning. He said, if she drowned, she's supposed to swell, which we all know that. Right? He said, they kill her and they put her in the water. I said, we all know that, but the government trying to say she died from drowning. He said, something is wrong with the government. So I didn't catch your show because now, school is closed and I'm going to work for a different time. So I know when I come home, I try to watch back your,
so
your rebroadcast. But I'm watching you live now.
Definitely. Thank you for checking in, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Yeah, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And these are the government working right now. The government does, the leaders, and them got to fall in place because when these things happening, who else you can point to? Who else? Understand? Let me jump in back to Sir Brian before we close up the show because we're going up to 11 o'clock and then we out of here. Okay, guys? Got to be back in the morning. Got my I gotta be back here tomorrow night. Gotta do some recap for tomorrow, you know what I mean? Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yep. Yes, you're live.
One thing I would like to say, boss.
Okay.
We know everybody loves Mohamed. You understand? But my point, I just want people to understand. When you see the government say what they're giving this and they're giving that to people, they didn't work for that. They come out of their pocket. That is foreign money, taxpayers' money, give it back to people. We put them there, we can take them out. They must understand that. And see with Adriana, I think they all know exactly what was taking place, and only who sees it knows it. But God is watching, and justice is going to be for her. Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much, man. Somebody said, don't call them leaders. All right, Angel. I'm not going to call them Angel. We need I'm not going to call them leaders no more. I'm going to call them the government. Yeah. Hello, good night.
Alpha said it's a fire. Universal, worldwide, all ethics, all race, all nationality, all country. Let's start the thing.
Let's start the things. Straight.
Big up.
Yeah, my brother. Up. Yeah, man. #1 show right now in the globe. You know what I mean? And I got to shout out to everybody that definitely is supporting us with this. Cause it couldn't be done without, you guys definitely subscribing to the channel. Like I said, road to 1 million subscribers. Road to 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? First I gotta get my 100 grand, my 100,000. Get my plot right here for show you guys that you guys help me. And then we got into 1 million for get a bigger plot. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. Yes. Yeah, man, it's gonna happen. I believe in God, you know what I mean? And definitely it's positiveness we dealing with all the way. Yes, my brother, like a doctor, guys, since we on the case, I didn't really recognize no Dr. Collins. I know a voice on this incident, but it would be nice to know nice note to a Dr. Collins and think about the autopsy. Okay. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? Philly, it is what it is. And if you hear any family speak to, you know what I mean, one of the autopsy guys, it's crazy at this said moment, but it is what it is. But we fighting for justice. right through we in business, you know what I mean? Justice all the way, justice all the time. Let's get it.
Limit money and money and money. Here I tell everybody, you know, when we ready for go, we don't got nothing. We don't even got nothing. I just tell people, you live your life, enjoy it, live for the moment. Live for you, could tell people, you know, I live this moment and I had a nice time. I live this moment and my kids, I enjoy it. Yeah, live for the moment. The moment is what you're gonna remember. We're gonna lighten up your time when you were depressed because you just go back to a moment. One time in your life when you just laugh and laugh, like I just remember the moment when I came to the beach and sit down and watch them. And then I overboard swimming all the time and I don't have no problem, no headache. I just remember that moment. Many times I remember the moment. So we have a moment, so we live for the moment, right? But that's all I want you guys to know. I'm not here for donation for no one. I don't want donation. I got nothing for asking people for donation about. Right? I don't go around the place and asking people for nothing. So I know myself, I don't ask people for nothing. So the people out there who are like, yeah, he's out there for money and things, like, you can come and collect it if you want it. You understand that? You don't want to bother me. Don't bother me. I know for also, all the time, find out I'm Guyano. The city you know where I'm from.
Hello, good night.
Killer.
Yeah.
Killer. All right. What you want to do on cool couple and this fire this late couple. Let me tell you something. You see that man with the guy there as a commissioner of police is a wicked man. That man caused me nephew, a sergeant, a corporal, and another constable to lose a work. Covering that drugs man Pepsi. The man criminalized them fool man. Just a cover a drug man. Yeah, and the other man I look at, he has no shame. He should not have been there sitting as commissioner. Nowhere Carl should not be sitting as a commissioner body. You know what I say? The man killed people in Lindo, quick killed people in Linden. The man's a murderer boy, and he's being covered by this government. So how people could really and truly, and so how people really and truly got he sit on there as a commissioner body. Yeah? And everybody know to the self that girl was murdered. That girl was murdered in that hotel. Yeah? That girl was murdered in that hotel. And people know who the people were murdered, she. I mean, the people know who the person were murdered, she. And there's only time before you see people get at them. Why you don't want to tag them for your program? No, because it's not committed. But dirty water don't cool couple. Couple is the thing to sit on one way standard all the time. That girl is my family.
Respect.
The family faith is my family, you know. And I try to strive to keep off it because I know talking about it is just ways and must be body.
Real talk, bro.
But, you know, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, my body. Let the good times roll. They can't roll for that. It can't roll for that. Anything wrong that's rolling down, the heads just get jagged and they start bouncing. And when the bouncing time comes, it. Have a good night. You're doing a blessed work, brothers. Listen to all your program morning, night. Because I don't remember retiring right now. I'm there home.
Yeah,
you know?
Respect.
I'm there home.
All right.
Right, I'm there home.
All right.
Good body.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
love, respect.
Hello, good night. Yeah, bye.
Hey, good night. Dog, fireman, good night, man. Blessed night to you, man.
Yeah, my brother.
I the body, man. No give you a shout when
Aye, I beg you
checking
this
some
morning.
GT
Yeah,
and some banks at the car, no, man.
Aye. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, man. Turn on your TV.
All right, good. Let me turn it down there. Yeah. So you go there now?
Yeah, go there.
Yeah, as the last caller is saying that it kills the murderer. The commercial police, it's all of them. The whole government is murderers.
Straight.
All of them is murderers. All of them in the gang. So it's not you know. So is murderers covering murderer.
Aye.
So what you think happen? You see, since the story started, you come out and say nothing. Yeah?
I telling you. Straight. He come out and say nothing.
But I want to know how them man just sleep when the night come. Akins is a dunce. You know, the commissioner is a dunce. Right now, even watch how we talking, he's suffering right now from Parkinson. There's one disease get you going there. Parkinson, he's shaking right now, shaking.
Straight.
Is the things that do start rebelling on you there already there. Parkinson, watch out, he's shaking. Shaking when he's talking. Yeah, fireman. So I just come in and sell it like you are calling for the prawn and all that. Yeah, when I enjoy the body, you know?
More life all time, my brother.
Aye, fire all the while. You bless up, man.
Good. Yeah, man. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes, I.
You know, every time I sit and I listen to this program, I know everybody will talk about what happened in the pool and, you know, everything that happened in the pool. But I sit and I'm thinking, after they take this child, even if she was unconscious when they take her, I'm thinking about when she became conscious. I am thinking about the time that she be crying out for her parents, but nobody was there to rescue her. Only this child and God knows what was taking place in that room. Because crying out for help, but there's nobody to come to her rescue. Yes, we look at the part that is in the pool, but what about when she's crying out for someone, but nobody was there? You know, we don't know what advantage, we don't know how they drag her, we don't know what they did. Only this girl know the suffering and God that she passed through in that room. And that is where it hurts me. Now the part that they find her in the room is what take place when after they take her out from that pool. That is what worries me. Thank you.
Hello, good night.
Hi, good night.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, the last caller you had there, that guy, what he said was perfect. Every one of them is murderer. Anyway, concerning Adriana now, this nonsense about drowning, everybody knows she wasn't drunk, so we passed that. Anyway, that's my opinion. People can continue, you know, believe that it's forced drowning or whatsoever. No, she was murdered, and we all know that.
Real thing, she was.
Now, what we gonna do? Where we at right now? What we're gonna do? Because, as I said before on your program, to fight against the government is an uphill battle. They have the potential to drag you out, right? So now this thing is gonna go quiet, right? After some time, what we gonna do next? Because the government wouldn't permit the FBI to come in. The FBI can only come in if they have a reason to come in by force, but the government wouldn't permit them to come in. For the government to permit them to come in, they will have to execute all the evidence, right? So it's going to be easier for the government to keep the FBI out than to execute, you know, all the evidence. And don't put it past that if the FBI should come in by force, they're going to get rid of enough of them as evidence, right? They're going to do that. Don't put that past them. But let's say it didn't happen this way. And the government has this power to win back the election. What are we going to do next in regards to justice for Adriana and a whole lot more like her? You know, cases like her. What must we do next? Are we going to wait for this election to go, that they're going to challenge it and eliminate everybody else, like how they eliminate Adriana. Are we going to wait for that? Now, if that happens, what are we going to do next? So that's where we got to focus. So people got to come together, do what they got to do, either by vote to vote them out, and we got to get, like you normally says plan A and plan B. If we vote and and they rake, we got to get another plan. So my question is, what's the next plan? What's plan B? Anyway, let's leave it at that. Okay.
Respect. Yes, uncle. Yeah, man, that's it make a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense. Understand? Makes a lot of sense. No joke. You see me? Hey, Jaja, you knows. You knows Almighty God. Like I say, guys, tomorrow, Thursday, the call-in number is going to be changed on Thursday. So you guys is going to be updated with a new call-in number. Okay, I want to shout out to Maxie. Yeah, Johnson. Thank you for the Zelle donation. Denise, thank you for the Zelle donation also, man. You know how it goes already over here. Gotta definitely shout you out. Just a minute, caller, for the Zelle donation. Thank you. Yeah, brother. Brother, like he call about me phone and he didn't even know he call about me phone. Alright, you don't know what's up. You know what I mean? Big up everybody that definitely check in and everybody that definitely forward. You guys know the code. You guys know what up. This is the part we got to pull the curtains down. Let's listen out Sir Brian video and then we're gonna end up the show with this here, okay?
I'm from Guyana. I know to work all the time. I know to waking up early in the morning and go to work every single day. I know to do the good. Find out. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. They're going to tell you I'm the first one out there every day. Between rain or sun, I'm the first one. If rain falling, I get a jacket. I get an umbrella, call a taxi and roll. Because I gotta go. Right? So I know it's sacrifice. I know it's to work hard for whatever you need. So I'm good. Thank you. I say shout out to every single one of the people out there for your love. Thank you for your love. I say thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the justice. Continue sharing it, please. I want to say thanks to that.
Whoa. Hey, man.
And Father God, for continue having bad minds around. They have our bad minds around. Right, Father God? Can't go all the time. Anyway, evil is going to find good. Anyway, it's good, you're going to find evil. Right? It's always good over evil. Remember as well? It's good over evil at all time. It's going to be like that forever. Good over evil. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful morning. I'm going. I gotta go have a shower, Yeah. Bye. Till we reach again, I'm gonna give you guys an update. For the people out there who want to know what my funeral plans, I do not make funeral arrangement as yet with my family, so we don't have no plans for funeral as yet. But I want to reach back to me and keep you guys updated, each and every one of you updated about the funeral plans, because I know you guys are waiting. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. And for the Guyanese, remember, I say it every day. For we Guyanese people, if we're here, Guyana is one. Okay, let's stand up and be one. Right? For the people out there, for the Guyanese people and people back home, we all Guyana is one. So I feel it's time for we to be one. Let's just stand up and be one then, right? We all is one. Let's just show people how we could be one. Guys, remember, right? We all carry one blood. This is what I know. We are one. Is how the right to say we are one. Because we carry in one blood. And the blood is red. We all carry in that. You guys enjoy your day.
Yeah. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Anyway, thanks everybody that definitely check in tonight. Definitely be out of here. Like I said, guys, shout out to everybody that donated to the channel. And I want to say shout out to everybody that donated to the Young's family. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. But tomorrow morning, we're going to run some recap. Okay, guys? So don't say nothing. We're going to drop something on the channel. So it could, you know what I mean, you could get to watch. Because I know a lot of you guys will be wondering what part are there. But Wednesday is my day off till Wednesday night. This when I do a live. Okay, I don't know lives on Wednesday morning. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, but Wednesday I got some more stuff to do. Like I said, I got more YouTube channel I got to tend to. And I got to tend to some business. So I love you guys. You understand? See you guys back here tomorrow night. Live, but we're going to have a recap live tomorrow morning. All right? So look out for a recap live tomorrow morning. And I'm going to be back with you guys tomorrow night. So we could have some vibe and some fun. Once again, peace and love. I love you guys. Do have a fantastic night. You understand? See you guys later. Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaichor Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Product presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes down on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, Oli Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link, the party then a normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Please give it up where you wait.